Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good morning to the teachers and friends. Today, I would like to share a book review titled The Arts of Waiting by Izan Mahmud. Before we go further, let's have some proper introduction. I am Nur Fakihah binti Ahmad Nasrud, as more commonly known as Fakihah. I am a Form 2 prefect from Mahat Hafiz Darul Ulum Al-Basriyah, CFT 4002. I am proud to share my achievement on 2025 as a presenter of STI 100Q. As for 2026, I have achieved Khat, Nasheed, Theater Hadith, which has helped me build confidence and communication skills. Now, let's back to the book review. If you have a good look on this 162 pages book by Imam Publication, I will say the illustration on the cover has very caught my eyes. Why? It simply reflects on the title, The Arts of Waiting. I love the fact that it shows how the woman, especially waiting at the side of road with calm scenery at the back. Even the colors of the cover are not distressing. Oh, did I mention about the price? It's sold for only RM35 with a sub message conveyed in this book. RM35 is a reasonable price. This book talks about the meaning of waiting in our daily life. In this book, the author shares her personal stories as she navigates her own experience going through different phases of life. Even though each of us may have different things that we seek and wait for. As humans, we always wait for something. We wait for success, we wait for happiness, and sometimes we wait for our dreams to come true. The author, Izan Mahmud, explains that waiting is not something useless. When people think waiting is very boring and a waste of time. But in this book, the author shows that waiting is very important. Waiting is something all of us are familiar with. From the smallest moment to the grandest, it is inevitable. It is up to us to make sense of it. Like reading, it is a daily part of life. While we are waiting, we are not doing nothing. We are learning, we are growing, we are becoming a better person. In the Al-Quran, we are reminded by His word in Surah Al-Ans. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wal-Ans, by the passage of time. Innal insana lafi khusr. Surely humanity is in grave loss. Illa alladhina amanu wa amilus salihat wa tawassaw bil haqqi wa tawassaw bis sabr. Except those who have faith, do good, and urge each other to the truth and perseverance. Time management is crucial for students to boost academic performance, reduce stress, and improve work-life balance. By prioritizing tasks and planning schedules, students avoid last-minute cramming, increase productivity, and gain more free time for hobbies or rest. It also builds self-discipline and prepares them for professional success. One of the main messages in this book is about patience. This book teaches that patience is very important. When we are patient, we will be calmer and stronger. We will not give up easily when things become difficult. As we can see, it mentions about patience in this book on page 61. The author tells us about her own experience on fasting on her early age. She remembered on the first day of Ramadan, she wake up early for sahur. From the morning to midday, she doesn't feel tired. But when the clock went out, she stopped tired. As a kid, she remembered to those people who doesn't have enough food. Another example, as students, we need to wait for our exam results. Sometimes we feel scared and nervous, but this book reminds us to stay calm and be positive. The result will come at the right time. Besides that, this book also teaches us about trust. We must trust the process of life. Not everything happens immediately. Some things take time. When we trust the process, we will be more peaceful. The author tells us that Allah has the best plan for us. We just have to trust the journey, trust the process, and be patient. Another important lesson in this book is to have more faith in Allah. As Muslims, we believe that Allah has the best plan for us. Even when we do not understand why we have to wait, we must believe that Allah knows what best for us. Sometimes we feel scared and nervous when Allah doesn't answer our prayers quickly. But this book reminds us that Allah hears every prayer. Allah knows the best time, and Allah gives what we need at the right time. So we should never lose hope. Next, the author also talks about self-improvement. During the time we read, we should not just sit and do nothing. We should use this time wisely to improve ourselves. For example, we can study harder, we can learn new skills, and we can become a better person. So, when the right time comes, we are ready. As we can see, this message is reflected clearly on page 79, where the author has been excited and celebrating happiness of being pregnant. She tries her best to be in the best condition. Yet, when Allah decided that something unexpected to be on her, she was taken aback. Her husband was there to support her along the way. From there, she learned to accept the fate and live her life in patience from day to day. I also like how the author uses simple language. The words are easy to understand and the examples are very easy without daily life. And this will also give motivation. When I read this book, I feel more positive and calm. It reminds me that success are not come fast. Everything needs time and efforts. In my opinion, this book is very suitable for students like us. At our age, we have many dreams. Sometimes we feel impatient. We want success quickly. But this book reminds us to slow down and trust the journey. Now, I will share what I learned from this book. First, I learned to be more patient. Second, I learned to trust Allah better. Third, I learned to use my time wisely while waiting. This lesson is very important in my life as students. As a conclusion, The Art of Waiting is a very meaningful book. It teaches us that waiting is not weakness, but it is strength. Waiting helps us grow, waiting teaches patience, and waiting brings us closer to our goals. I highly recommend this book to everyone, especially students, because it gives many good lessons and positive values. That's all from me. Thank you for listening.